I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Are we witnessing the biggest chapter in Kim Taehyung's career? Hello everyone, welcome back to K-pop News. Today, we'll be discussing news that has shaken the entire K-pop world. A statement from HYBE calling Kim Taehyung their greatest asset. Yes, you heard that right. It's not just a casual statement, but one that opens up a new dimension in Taehyung's career. The public has always seen Taehyung as the most striking member of BTS. His unique baritone voice, his face that has been on most handsome face lists for years, and his charisma that keeps the camera glued to his face. However, this time, the story is different. HYBE no longer just views him as a K-pop idol. They recognize Taehyung as a future pillar of their grand strategy. The question that immediately arises is, why Taehyung? What makes him considered their greatest asset? Looking at his career, the answer is quite clear. Taehyung is not only popular, he also has appeal across generations, cultures, and even industries. From music to fashion to visual arts to acting, Taehyung has demonstrated extraordinary abilities that many other artists lack. But let's dig deeper. HYBE is known as a strategic company. They wouldn't make a statement this big without a compelling reason. This means there's a big plan in the works, and it involves Taehyung as the centerpiece. Does this mean Taehyung will begin a new era in his solo career? Many industry observers believe so. After his mandatory military service, Taehyung is expected to return with something much bigger than just music. He won't just release a solo album or go on tour, but he might also venture into broader areas, such as global collaborations with luxury fashion brands, appearing in international film projects, and even becoming the face of major campaigns related to global arts and culture. Armies are certainly familiar with Taehyung's ability to transform every performance into an iconic moment. But if HYBE is now calling him their greatest asset, it means they see long-term potential that extends beyond the world of K-pop. In other words, Taehyung could become a global cultural icon representing a new era of entertainment. What impact does this have on BTS? This statement also shows that Taehyung is not just a member of the group, but also a key player in expanding BTS's influence internationally. In every promotion, Taehyung always manages to bring a different spotlight. Now, if HYBE truly puts him at the forefront of their strategy, BTS's post-military journey could become even more interesting to follow. This news has also fueled speculation. Some rumors suggest that HYBE is preparing a major collaboration with global musicians. Others believe he will release a multimedia project that encompasses music, film, and fashion all in one. Imagine a major project that's not just an album, but a cultural movement that could change the standards of global entertainment. However, there's something else worth noting. Taehyung isn't just popular for his visuals or his status as a BTS member. He possesses something called artistic intelligence, the ability to understand art, form concepts, and bring things to life in a unique way. Every piece he touches feels personal, full of emotion, and leaves a lasting impression. HYBE certainly recognizes this, and that's why they want to place him at the center of their global strategy. With this recognition, it's clear that Taehyung is not just being groomed as a star, but also as a visionary who will lead a new direction in the entertainment industry. If we look back at HYBE's statement recognizing Taehyung as their greatest asset, there's one important thing to understand. This isn't just about popularity. Popularity can come and go, but what HYBE recognizes is sustainability, Taehyung's longevity and long-term potential in the global entertainment world. HYBE is a company built not only on creativity, but also on sound business judgment. They don't lightly label their artists' greatest assets. This statement could be interpreted as meaning Taehyung is at the center of HYBE's global strategy map, where they aim to expand their influence beyond the music industry. Over the past few years, we've seen HYBE try to build a larger ecosystem. International labels, digital platforms, cross-industry collaborations, and even involvement in technology and media. And then, amidst all of this, they position Taehyung as a symbol. This means HYBE wants to establish itself not just as an entertainment agency, but as a global cultural force, and Taehyung is the face of that ambition. Many people are asking, how does this recognition affect BTS as a group? On the one hand, it can spark curiosity, even speculation about each member's role after they all complete their military service. However, on a broader scale, it actually strengthens BTS's position. By placing Taehyung at the forefront, HYBE indirectly demonstrates that BTS is a group with extraordinary individual strengths. Taehyung's greatest asset doesn't mean he stands alone. Rather, he serves as a bridge that will bring BTS to a broader global stage. For example, through Taehyung's international collaboration projects, BTS's name continues to rise and their influence in the global entertainment world continues to grow. Let's take a step back and look at Taehyung's career journey. Since his debut with BTS, he has demonstrated a distinct appeal. His visuals have always attracted attention, but over time, people have begun to realize that his voice has a unique character that other idols rarely possess. Moreover, he also dares to explore his artistic side, whether through music, fashion, or photography. Taehyung is known for his keen artistic sense. Even when he shares a simple photo on Instagram, it can become a major topic because it is considered a work of artistic merit. This is what sets him apart. Taehyung doesn't just follow trends, he creates them. It's no wonder HYBE sees his potential as a cultural icon. Because in the modern entertainment era, the world needs not only pop stars but also figures who can represent lifestyle, art, and global cultural identity. The rumors are already growing stronger. Several sources have reported that HYBE is preparing Taehyung as the main face of a global collaboration with a renowned fashion brand. There are even whispers in the industry that Taehyung could potentially become an ambassador for a legendary fashion house that has long been synonymous with global icons. Furthermore, there is also speculation that Taehyung will be involved in an international film or series project. With his past acting background, coupled with his world-renowned visuals and charisma, this move is not impossible. If true, it would place him in a unique position, not only as a musician, but also as an actor with global influence. Why does HYBE see Taehyung as their greatest asset? The answer is simple. He has all the elements needed to become a global icon. Charisma. Taehyung can command attention without even doing anything. Talent. Unique voice, acting ability, fashion sense, and refined artistic taste. Global image. He is not only known in Korea, but has universal appeal. Loyal fanbase. ARMY is one of the largest and most solid fan communities in the world, and Taehyung is a key magnet within that fandom. The combination of these factors makes HYBE confident in calling him its greatest asset. What makes this all the more interesting is how Taehyung's journey mirrors the transformation of the entertainment industry itself. Once, a K-pop idol might have been known solely for his music or stage performances. But now, Taehyung is proving that an idol can be much more. An artist, a trendsetter, a fashion icon, and even a global cultural inspiration. This is what HYBE means when they call him an asset. He's not just an artist with a hit, but a cultural phenomenon with lasting relevance across generations. For ARMY, this recognition is a moment of immense validation. They've supported Taehyung not just because he's handsome or popular, but because they see something different in him. And now, the world is starting to see the same thing. ARMY's support has carried him this far, and now they'll be part of an even bigger journey, a journey toward global transformation.